hurts. Today I am trying something new, something different. I will take you on a journey with me in the Elder Scrolls Online, one of my go-to games to relax and just enjoy myself. I have picked my main character, a Dunmer or Dark Elf, Nightblade vampire lady called Veyana. She wasn't my first character. I think I started with a Breton Templar or something, but she is definitely my favorite. But I would like you to enjoy the beautiful scenery. So we are switching to first-person view. Now, one of the things I like to do when I had a rough day and I'm a bit in need of relaxation, I just walk around in ESO and collect materials. For some reason, I find this incredibly relaxing, and maybe this is relaxing for you as well. So let's see what we're finding here. That's a squirrel. And by the way, we are in Skyrim, which also happens to be one of my favorite video games. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Now I think it's best to stay on the road so that we don't get ambushed. We're not looking for a fight today. We are looking for calmness. Now, one of the striking things in this game, which is a multiplayer online game, is that it's incredibly empty concerning other players. Now this might be because there are so many regions, but this was definitely not what I was expecting when I first got into it. Admittedly, I'm not a big fan of online games because I have to deal with people in real life and I don't want to deal with people in my online life, so this always kept me from getting into multiplayer games. But many early reviews said that this is practically a multiplayer online game that you can play solo, and it is. Most dungeons can be handled solo, except dungeons that are specifically made for groups. Occasionally I would team up with people, but I haven't even joined a guild yet, and I think I've been playing this for at least 3 years. Well, he's not scared of us at all, is he? An elk. I have no idea where I am. There's a little goat. We are close to some guard tower. Let's go down to the coast, shall we? I find the sound of water incredibly calming. There's a little fox. Do you remember how in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim the foxes would lead you to treasure? I thought it would be the same here, but it isn't. You have to find treasure all on your own. And a little bunny. Well, that's a quick bunny. Oh, there's a campsite down there. Let's go check this out. Looks like a hunter made camp here, and they were successful on their hunt. Something is stewing on the fire. And there's his backpack. And a loaf of bread. And a book. And another book that's called The Wolf of Solitude. Now, as you have probably figured out by now, I have only installed the German language package. And as I wanted to switch to make this more accessible for you, I remembered, oh, let's not go that way. They are already fighting. I remembered that I deinstalled the other language packages because they take up so much space on your disk, and it used to slow down my computer. So I got rid of the French and the English packages. And that's why you now have to deal with the interface being in German. But you know, broaden your horizon. Maybe you'll pick up something. And as always, I will translate when necessary. There's another scroll. I've been told that scroll is one of those words Germans can't pronounce. I think I'm doing a fairly good job. You know, once you realize that half the letters are silent. Oh, there's another ice bear. And another elk. What are these little things called? these glowy bugs, lighting bugs. Now in the game they are called Fackelkäfer in German, but the actual name of them is Glühwürmchen, which loosely translate to glowworms. I think Glühwürmchen has a nice ring to it. Although they are not technically worms, are they? Oh look, there's a red fox. Apparently, regular foxes and Arctic foxes live in the same region. I think we are heading towards a giant camp. Oh yes, I see the first giant. Now we don't want to fight anyone today, so let's go up here. But maybe we can peek into their camp. I can see 4 giants. This one seemed to be concerned with a mammoth skull. And that one is warming himself by the fire. And his friend is asleep. And the one over there is guarding the coastline. And there's one mammoth. I find it rather disturbing that they keep mammoth as pets and decorate their camps with their skulls. Hello there. There's more wildlife here than other players. They are probably all in the new DLC area, which is the other part of Skyrim. There's more ore. These animals are so used to travelers, they don't even mind me passing through. Oh look, there's what are they called? Spriggans? Anyway, we don't want to mess with them either. So let's move a little over here. Even more bears, and they are fighting over food. Even though there's plenty of hawker around here. Oh. We don't want to mess with him either. Skyrim is such a dangerous place to wander about. pick up these runes. Oh dear. Now if you can hear a crunching sound in the background, that's my cat, Melkor, having second dinner. The sky darkens. We should probably not get too close. There's some dark ritual going on. This region of Skyrim is infested with vampires. Well, such as Veyana, but she doesn't care for the cultists. She was a vampire long before it became cool. This doesn't concern us. We're just here to have a good time. The fox is getting out of here as well. Smart little fella. Okay, we need to get past these creatures. Hopefully they are too busy eating their prey. We are walking towards a place called Drachenheim. Seems to be a cave. We're not going in there. Let's pick some flowers. No. Let's stay outside and enjoy the sun. There's a way shrine up there. This seems to be a good destination for today's walk around the countryside. Wandering around in this cold is exhausting. We should probably not overdo it. But first, let's pick up some firewood. Let's have a final look at what's going on down there. Careful, careful, careful. Oh. It looks even worse from up here. Someone sure has to take care of that. But that someone doesn't have to be us. This doesn't concern us. I think this is a good point to end today's travel. Thank you very much for spending your time with me, fellow nerds. Maybe let me know if you enjoy this kind of content. Then I would take you with me occasionally when I'm not busy questing, or maybe if you would like to see that as well, you can let me know in the comments. And until then, see you again next time. Bye bye, fellow nerds.